Hello people, in this video we will be seeing how you can rank your listing on the top page of Google with few tips and tricks. In this video I will be saying giving you 7 tips through which you can acquire the first position beating all your competitors. If you are in a small town or a small city, it is very much easy for you because there are very few competitors on Google My Business. So it will be very much easy to rank on the top. But the main question arises to keep your position there, to maintain your position on the top level. So to maintain your position you have to do certain things. In last part of this video I will be discussing how you can maintain your position. So until the last part, stay tuned. And in these 7 points, all the points whatever I'm be discussing, if you have implemented, then I guarantee you will rank on the top page. And 7th point is very much important, as I will be giving you some tips through which you can get good reviews. So stay tuned and let's start. The first tip or the point is you have to add as many as relevant categories. Now categories are something which describes your business to the Google or to the visitors who are seeing your listing. Now you can add many categories, but those categories must be relevant to your business. And as well as that, I have seen many listings that they add only 1 or 2 categories, but you can add as many as possible which are relevant to your business. To do this, you can also check your competitors categories, what categories are they ranking on, and try using them in your listing. And also try to find which categories are relevant to your business and try to add them. So categories plays a very much important role in ranking. Next thing is duplicated listings. Now many listings are of a duplicated one. For Google, a duplicate listing is something, 2 listings which have a same name and also same address. These if 2 listings have these 2 same things, then it is called as duplicated listing. Now whenever before creating your listing, you have to check whether your business name and address is listed on Google or not. If it is listed, you have to directly claim it. In second part I have already discussed on it. So if it is already listed, then you no need to create one, because it will create a duplicate one, and both the listing will not ever be ranked on the search page. So never do this mistake. And if you have duplicated one, then delete one or remove it from the Google listing. So keeping duplicated one will affect the SEO rank. Next is adding information as much as possible. Now in a business listing, whenever the customer is coming, the customer will want to have much information about your business, and if you are not providing much information, Google will push you back. So provide relevant and genuine information. Genuineness is very much important. Phone number, about website, opening and closing timings, days, and other information about your business should be mentioned in your profile. It will help you rank faster than your competitors, and also this will helpful for the customers to get converted easily if you are giving them a lot of good relevant information about your business. So never forget to mention all the information in your listing. This will help you in SEO. Next is about citations. Now whenever a business is listed on a Google My Business, that listing can also be done on many directories like Just Dial and other. So you have to find some directories which are present, which are listing businesses which are in your locality. Now example, if your locality is Mumbai, then see which directories are providing local businesses of Mumbai to list themselves. So go there and list yourself. And one more thing you have to remember here is, while you are listing yourself on other directories, check that all the information what you have given on the Google My Business should be same with the directories. Even the latitude, longitude of your pointed map should be same. Phone number, address, everything should be same. And also one thing, that you have to not list your business on many directories. Few important directories are enough. So this will give a strong authority to your listing, and it will rank. So citations are very much important. Next is having a website. Now, if you are a local business and if you don't have that much of budget to have a website, it's not a problem. And but if you have a website, it's well and good. You can link your website to your listing. But if you don't have a website, in second part I have discussed how you can make your own free website through Google My Business itself. Or else, if you don't want a Google My Business website, you can also use a Blogspot by Google to make a free website and link that website to your listing. You can easily learn how to make a website on Blogspot, and simple website you can make it for your business for free of cost, and you can link it to the listing. So it will also create credibility among the customers and visitors, and also Google will rank your listing as you have linked your website. So this is one part. And if you have a website of your site.com website, then you can directly link that website too. Okay, it is beneficial for website as well as your listing. Now next thing is adding products to your products and services to your listing. Having many products and services will increase the engagement of the visitor. So Google encourages local businesses to add products and services, because when a visitors come on the Google page, they spend more time seeing those product and learning about those product. If you have more products on your listing, then Google will automatically rank you up. So having products and services listed on your listing will be good for SEO. Next is consistently adding posts, offers, events, etc. In second part I have discussed how you can add offers, events, post. What if you have a social media handle, and if you are posting regularly on social media, those posts, similar posts, you can post it on Google My Business as well by giving a button to your website or somewhere else. So these will help the users to engage, as well as it will indicate Google that you are actively online on a Google My Business and regularly posting content, valuable content on the page. So it will rank your listing so that the visitors will be engaged with you as you are posting regularly. So posting regularly will improve your SEO on a listing. And the last thing is getting more and good quality reviews from your customers on your listing. Having more reviews and quality reviews will help Google understand that your listing is valuable for the visitors, so it will automatically rank you on the top position. And I've also done it for my clients, and they have seen a drastic results. By getting good reviews, they have ranked on a top position. So having a good reviews and collecting reviews from the customer will help your business listing to rank on top page. Now collecting reviews can be done by two methods. Let us see that. So let's see how you can get more reviews. So here it is an option called a share review form. Click on it. After clicking on it, you will get a link. Copy this link and go to this website. I have given the link in the description. Okay, this website is a bit.ly.com. So click on the link to get landed on this website. After getting on this website, paste your link below here. After pasting it, click on shorten, and then your link will be shortened, and it looks professionally. Copy this link, and you can share this link with your customers through WhatsApp by taking their phone number, and you can share this with them through WhatsApp in your store. Whenever they visit in your store, you can share this link with them, saying that please give us a small review by clicking on this link. Thank you for visiting us. You can send a small message and ask them for a review. So after this, if you copy this link, if the customer click on that link, it will be redirected to a review form, where they will directly be able to review your business. The pop-up form will appear like this. They will not need to go and search your business listing and then tap on it and go to review page and then review it. Here they can give you a review, description, photo. Okay, and if they are adding photo, then it is a very good sign. Tell them to add photos also. Now we will see one more method through which you can get more reviews. That is, go on to this website. Okay, I have given the link in the description. Go on this website. The URL is this. Okay, after coming on this website, go to the URL section. After clicking on the URL, enter the URL which you have copied, and then you will get a QR code generated. Now this QR code, you can use it in your offline store, and you can download it in a PNG form. You can take a printout of it, and you can use it in your offline store. Whenever the customer is paying the bill, you can say them to scan this code and pay the bill. And still one thing what I want to say is, if you are keeping a QR code, then don't send them a link, because if a customer is also scanning and giving you a review, and also through phone number through the link he is giving the review, then it is not a good sign, because Google will think that from a single account, if it is getting 2 or more reviews, then it will affect your SEO. So don't do this. I better recommend to go with the QR code method or with link method. Okay, you can go only with the among the two. Let's come to the last point. The last point is very much important. This will help you to remain on that position and be sustainable there on the top position. So all these 7 points which I have discussed, 7-8 points I have discussed, you have to follow these points regularly. And also the last point is very much important, understanding your insights and updating your listing according to that. Now in previous part, second part, I've shown you how to see the where to see the insights, and if you go to the insights, you will see many data of your listing, how it is performing and all. So from there you will get a lot of information that how you can improve your listing and apply those data whatever you are getting from the insights, apply those in your listing regularly, so that your listing will remain on the top position. Like for example, if you are seeing that for these particular keywords your listing is ranking, then try to update those keywords in your description, in your title, in your categories and all, so that in your posts as well, so that your listing will be sustained on those keywords as well. And through insights you will get a lot of data of your customer as well, how you can improve it. So this is it in this video. I think I have covered everything in these 3 parts about Google My Business. And if you want further of how you can check the insights or in detailed in Google My Business, then you can comment below, or you can mail me at navneetnaman2@gmail.com. So I will be replying you, and I will also make a video on your query. So thank you. Have a good day.